Hey Virgo, this is Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And first, I want to apologize for me taking so long to get back on here. I was having a Taurus Virgo couple of months. It was a lot. But you know what? Everything's good. I'm back. And let's see what's going on here. And thank you for sticking with me. I do appreciate all of you. Now, okay, so Virgo, you know, you've got that personality that people are kind of like jealous of a lot of the times, where you know more than they want you to because you understand different types of communication better than most people. But the thing is that you don't care. Like, you just don't care about who's upset at it and who isn't. You do things for yourself. You make your life the way you want it to be. And if you struggle through it and you grow from it. And a lot of people don't understand it. And a lot of people get very unhappy when they see you coming through on top after all the struggle you've gone through. So that brings us to situations where there may be some gossip. Okay. I see like the beginning of next week, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday area where somebody's probably going to tell you about some gossip or about somebody complaining about you or somebody that is comparing you to somebody else, maybe themselves. And I'm going to say this, don't let it affect you. I know you won't anyway, but I'm just saying, don't let it affect you because there are some of you who will pull back and if you're in a situation like that and you'll just like hibernate, you go into hermit mode and you might stay there. So I'm telling you now, the issues that they're complaining about are their issues, not yours. So another thing that I'm looking at here, I would say that this would be like the week of November 2nd, where there could be like, I'm seeing like on the first, second, third, like right around Halloween, actually. I'm seeing where you'll be trying to make some kind of decisions. Okay. And following that Sunday, Monday, Tuesday area where it looks like you're going to get some, like, I see a surprise gift coming to you. Okay. This is basically what I'm trying to say. For some of you, that gift is going to be that somebody leaves you alone finally after you like actually trying to explain to them you don't want to be bothered for like the past 3 or 4 months, but they just don't listen. So that might be one gift. The other gift is going to be financial. And there's a lot of newness that's coming to you. Like, I see some of you may be struggling dealing with a job or a situation at work that you're trying to get changed, but I see that's going to be fixed. And I see that, and I'm going to say this for the week of November 9th, where a lot of things change for you in a positive way financially. Okay. For some of you, it's a new job. And that, I see that happening on a Wednesday, actually. And that would be for like the 12th of November that I see this. So, what I, The other way that I would look at this is it could be a new job, or it could be a new position, um, more finances, maybe a raise or a bonus that comes through for you. I'm also seeing like maybe a week or two down the road from that, like the week of the, what is that, the 16th and the week of the 23rd of November. I'm seeing some disappointments that have been going on, delays, unhappiness, things not working out exactly the way you planned them to work. But within that 2 week time frame, what I'm seeing is all that stuff being repaired, all that's being fixed. The disappointments are going to be coming to an end. I'm also seeing a situation with a car that somebody's trying to deal with. Um, and I do see that being fixed that week, which is the week of the 23rd, November 23rd. If there's any, like, I don't see it being like, actually, I do see that. So, um, I'm going to explain a couple of different things to you. I see a situation where you may not have a car. At that point, you will get one. I see a situation where your car needs to be repaired. At that point, it will be repaired. Now, the week of, it's the third, one, two, the week of the second, I do see, I see your intuition popping in. Okay. Now, your intuition is something like your spirit talks to you continually, probably to the point of where they're driving you crazy. Okay. And you know this as well as I do. There's like constant chatter. Now, what this is saying is that you need to listen to it. Okay. Because you're being told a lot of things ahead of time. It's saying, don't be stubborn. Listen to me. Don't think this is you talking to yourself. This is me trying to explain something to you. And that week, what I actually see is you feeling like, I don't know, this tire doesn't feel right, or feel a little wobbly, or what's that sound? Get it checked. Just get it checked. I'm not seeing anything like terrible, but I do see something that needs to be fixed. And it's not everybody, it's just the ones who have not been paying attention, or the ones who are struggling, trying to struggling with time and time management, and not feeling as though you have enough time to go out and get this done, get that done. This is your car. This is like your legs. You need this to get around. So pay attention to it and do what you need to do. I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm preaching. I'm just looking at these cards and they're telling me that you're not listening and you're being told. So I just basically wanted to get that out to you. Also, your intuition is going to be growing. You're going to start feeling it. You may start to pick up a lot of other people's energy, but not just their energy. You might start picking up their emotions. So if you're walking around, you're in a good mood, and all of a sudden you're angry, understand that's not coming from you. I heard somebody actually say that maybe crossing your arms in front of your chest is something that could block energy, other people's energy from, you know, getting all over you. Okay? So, I mean, I would try that. But you are picking up a lot of other people's energy. And it's weird because a lot other people don't always they're not as intuitive as you are. Okay? They're not picking up energy the way you pick up energy. And to them, it's like they're looking at a movie like 1 minute you're good, next minute you like bugging out on them, and they're like, well, not even just on them, but on other people too. Or you may be bugging out, you may be all of a sudden happy after being angry. It could be anything like that. It could just be that you're overwhelmed. But however that energy is affecting you, other people can be looking at you and being like, what's going on over there? Like, what made this person do that? Why are they acting like this? And especially if you're hanging around with someone who is like somebody you don't really trust. Like, you look at this person and you see their true intentions, but you don't want to confront them about it. You're like, you know what, we're just hanging out, it doesn't matter. But even if you don't notice it, you may be picking up that energy and it's affecting you. So you're like wondering, like, why do I feel like this? It's because you're picking up that person's negative energy, pulling it in, and reacting to it. I know this is the weirdest thing though, but it's like some people can think that you need, you know, psychological help or something, but I mean, some of you may. I'm not saying you don't, but I'm saying, no, I'm not saying you do either, but I'm saying that the behavior that you have, if you don't know what's going on with you, can look kind of sketchy to other people, and then they start like, what's going on? Like, are they okay? Or I'm not going to hang out with this person anymore, or this person's bugging, or especially if you drink, Virgo. Come on. Come on. Because, first of all, you don't have to be drunk to tell somebody exactly what you're feeling about them. That just, that shit just comes out. So imagine if you've been drinking and you just, all those inhibitions just, they're like, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this one. I'm done. And then this is you pulling in energy that you don't want. Your body is rejecting, but you don't know how to reject it. I don't know why I'm discussing this right now, but I think somebody needs to hear it. And please leave it in the comments. Don't be afraid to leave comments. Just say anything, just let me know what's going on so I can look at that a little bit deeper. And I'm going to get on to something else here because I'm looking over here. I'm seeing a lot of disappointments that are going on with you guys. Things that shouldn't be happening, that happening. Like, I don't know. Like, everybody else on the block is driving down the block, doesn't get pulled over, but you do. Everybody else is happy with their groceries, but you get the wrong things sent to your house by DoorDash. It's The reason I'm bringing this up is because this is about to end for you. There are some like crazy positive changes coming up for you between now and November 12th. I don't know what makes that day special, but it looks like what actually shows up here is something being fixed on the 11th so that the 12th can actually, and this is November, so that the 12th can take you into a new phase. It's not telling me exactly what it is. It's kind of monetary, but it could also be career like. You're going to be getting a lot of news over the next 1, 2, 5 weeks. You're going to be hearing a lot of stuff for about people that you know. One thing in particular that I see is you're going to find out that somebody that you thought were like a perfect couple, like everything, like you wish you could have a relationship like them type of thing, you're going to find out that they're about to break up. And you're going to be wondering about if something just happened that caused it, but no, this has been going on the whole time. And they've just been lying about their relationship and trying, well, hiding it from other people, rather, I'd rather say. Um, it's just been something that's been going on for a minute. And I think the reason why it shows up in your reading is because people look at you as like a counselor. Like, this is my therapist. They have answers for everything. Virgo just always has answers. And this makes a lot of people come to you. And what it also does is because people rely on you and your ability to solve things or understand situations that other people haven't been able to figure out. When you pull away from that person, it hurts them so deep that they really, it sends them into an actual depression because they don't understand it. They don't, you've allowed people to get away with so much for so long that they figured all the things that they were doing, all the ways that they've been treating you, you just accepted and it was okay. Instead of just right out front telling them, no, that's not okay. Don't do that because that affects my negative side. And Virgo's negative side is not a house anybody wants to live in. So when you don't say anything and you let the same nonsense go on for months, weeks, months, years, and then you finally have an outburst, they don't know what to say. They don't understand what happened. They don't understand how to fix it. They're afraid to approach you about it. But that's just that situation. But what I can say is this: there's a lot of positive changes coming for you. Just look at the signs, watch the signs, synchronicities, everything. Just pay attention. If you have to be somewhere at a certain time and you're rushing to get it done, and then you get like out to the car and you realize, oh, I don't have my car keys. How did I forget my car keys? That's a sign. I'm not saying don't drive after you go and get your car keys, but I am saying pay closer attention to moving forward from that point. Like, because you were rushing, you forgot your keys inside. So maybe because you're rushing, you might not see a stop sign that you drive past and the police car that was sitting across from you watching it. It's just like weird things. Pay attention. The signs are there for you. Angel numbers, all of it. Okay, this again was for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and um, comment. Leave me comments. I love comments. And like, share, and subscribe. I like that too. I'll talk to you soon, Virgo.